Live. Yoga for everyone. Today we're going to flow through a gentle and easy yoga flow. Is going to promote calm and relaxation within the body. All right, so we're going to have our mat in a horizontal alignment for today. I'll meet you on your mat. All righty, what I might do is just set that back just a little bit. Okay, I think this will be good. Yeah, all righty. All right, so we're going to begin with a warm up. Let's start standing tall on our mats, shoulders relaxing. And we're just going to bend the knees. Bend your knees, also hinge in hips. Keep bending until you want to lift your heels up, but keep your heels on your mat. Keep your heart lifted and shoulders relaxing. From here, we're going to take a breath and we're going to guide the knees to straighten. Guide the arms outward and allow the arms to flow upward. Fingertips flow to the sky. On the exhale breath, we're going to step the feet out nice and widely. Step out as wide as you can. Once you're there, all 10 toes are pointing towards the front of the room. We'll release the arms down to shoulder level and bend the elbows. We're going to bend our elbows so the palms face each other and our fingers are straight. Next breath allows the arms to extend to straighten. And now we're going to bend the elbows, touch our fingertips to our shoulders, and guide the elbows to rise. Let's take a breath as we lift our elbows up. And on the exhale breath, we're going to release the elbows all the way down towards the mat. Inhale, let's do it again. Elbows rise. On the exhale breath, we're going to release the arms to shoulder level. Extend the arms to straighten. Once with the straightened position, we're going to heel toe the feet inward. Let your palms meet. From here, we'll take another breath. Exhale. As you're folding forward, if you feel any pain or discomfort, go ahead and guide your knees to bending. All right, but if this is a comfortable position with the legs straight, maintain straight legs. Guide your nose to point towards your mat, palms are facing downward. All right, so we're stretching the muscles in the back, stretching muscles in the arms and shoulders as well as legs. From here, allow the arms to lower. You're going to place your palms on your shins, fingertips pointing downward. On the inhale breath, press your heart forward. Let's breathe. Press it forward. Straighten your elbows. Let your nose point to the front of the room. Notice how all the weight of the body is guided into the heels. Awesome flow. Now look down at your mat so your nose is pointing to the mat. And now you're going to lift all 10 toes off of the mat. Take a breath. Lift all 10 toes off of your mat. Keep your weight rooted in your heels. Lift up those sit bones. Awesome flow. Get a nice stretch in the legs. From here, we're going to take a breath. We're going to guide all 10 toes to release downward. We're going to bend the knees. Release your palms from your shins. Let your shoulder blades spread across your back, and your chin is flowing towards your collarbone. All right? So really relax the upper back, relax your shoulders, keep your eyes open. Next breath, palms face forward. We're going to extend the arms outward as we lift the knees to straighten. Fill your lungs, lift your heart up. We're going to guide our fingertips to the sky and then rotate the arms in. Guide the palms forward, and we're going to do alternate movements of left arm in front, right arm in front, left arm in front, right arm in front, crisscrossing, and slowly lower the arms as you crisscross the cross. We're going to crisscross to shoulder level. Once you connect with shoulder level, let your arms be still and parallel, palms face up. We're going to do the same thing, crisscrossing with palms facing up. Crisscross and guide the arms upward nice and slowly, keeping your elbows straight. Awesome flow. And then we're going to do the same thing, lowering. Very good. Once you lower to shoulder level, let the arms be still and parallel. Rotate your hands down Palms face downward. Inhale, arms out, and allow the arms to release down. Elbows bending, palms meet, relax shoulders, relax low jaw. We're gazing downward. This will be our moment of reflection. And if we choose, we can set an intention or dedication for our practice today. Let's take one more cleansing breath and blink the eyes open a little wider. Exhale, release your hands, allow your arms to relax at your side. And we are now prepared to start our yoga practice for today. Right? In today's practice, we are going to begin with a pyramid pose. To connect with pyramid pose, we'll guide the feet to step outward. So breathe and step the feet outward. Just a little more than hip width apart, not super wide, okay? We want the heels aligning. We're going to guide the right toes to flow to the right. And now the left toes flow to the right. All 10 toes are pointing in the same direction. Legs are straight. Lift your heart up. Relax your arms so that your palms face in the same direction as your legs. Shoulders are relaxing downward. The legs are shaped like a pyramid. All right, this is a wonderful way to strengthen legs. Also, it engages core because we're balancing. From here, we're going to take another breath and we're going to bend both of our knees. Allow your back heel to lift up. Keep your heart lifted. And the next breath will guide the back leg to step forward. Breathe and step your back leg forward. Thighs meet. All right, let's step back about 4 steps. We're going to do the same thing, opposite side, all right? So last time we had our right leg in front, so this time we're going to have our left leg in front. We're going to take a step forward as we're breathing, stepping the left leg forward. And now we have all 10 toes already pointing in the same direction. We have our legs straight, arms relaxing at the side, and fingers pointing downward. What an awesome flow. This is how we tone leg muscles. This is how we increase oxygen levels into the bloodstream. So be mindful of your breath, taking your breath very slowly and deeply. Awesome flow. From here, we'll take another full breath. And on the exhale, we're going to bend both knees. Let your back heel lift up as you bend both knees. And then we're going to step the back leg forward. Breathe, step it forward. Keep both knees bending. We're going to transition to a chair pose. We have our knees bending. We're hinging in hips. Now draw your weight to your tailbone. Guide the arms to flow to a diagonal position. And you're going to see how deeply you can bend your knees while keeping your heels on your mat and guiding from fingertips to shoulders and from shoulder to tailbone to try to create a diagonal line in your chair pose. Another breath, and we'll guide the arms closer so the palms meet, with palms touching. On the exhale breath, guide your elbows to bend. As you're bending elbows, bend a little deeper and guide your navel inward. We're going to meet up at heart centers, thumbs resting on sternum, and shoulders are relaxed. From here, we'll take another breath. And on the exhale, we're going to rotate the upper body towards the left. Pull your belly in, rotate to the left. Your left shoulder is going to flow towards the sky. Your right shoulder will flow towards the mat. And you're encouraging your shoulders to create a straight line. And this is called our twisted chair pose. Knees remain bending, heels remain on the mat. What a wonderful way to invite flexibility into the spine. So good for the body. From here, we're going to take a breath. We're going to release our palms, guiding the left fingertips towards the sky. Right fingertips flow towards the mat. Elbows will be straight, shoulders aligned. All right. So this is how we strengthen the ligaments in the shoulders, elbows, and wrists. So good for the body. From here, we'll take another breath. And on the exhale, we're going to guide the elbows to bend. Bend your knees a little deeper and allow your palms to meet. Guide your thumbs back to heart center. Take a deep breath and begin to untwist the spine. So breathe as you're untwisting. Keep your knees bending. Guide your navel inward. We'll meet back at the neutral spine position. Thumbs resting on the sternum. And from here, we'll take another breath. As we exhale, we're going to rotate the upper body now towards the right. The belly flows inward. The right shoulder flows towards the sky. And you're placing your left elbow on the outside of your right thigh. Shoulders are stacked, palms act massage in the organs. So you get a nice massage on the liver. This helps promote healthy digestion. Very good for the body. The next breath allows our palms to release. Right fingertips flow upward. Left fingertips flow towards the mat. Both elbows are straight. Notice the fluid nature of the breath. Notice the rise and fall of your chest. From here, we'll take another deep breath. And as we exhale, we're going to guide the elbows to bend, allowing palms to meet. And when they do, the breath allows us to untwist. Take a breath and let's untwist. Breathe deep. Untwisting back to the neutral spine position. So we can take another breath, release the palms down, spread your fingers nice and widely. We're going to step it back for our down dog. Breathe deep, step back, the right leg and the left leg. And for down dog, what you want to do is you want to focus on your tailbone flowing upward and pressing your heart towards your thighs, keeping your heels flowing downward. Now, as we are just getting into the posture, if you are new to yoga, your heels might not quite flow down all the way to the mat, and that's fine. In yoga, you don't want to feel any pain or discomfort. So if your heels don't touch the mat, it's okay. Most importantly, keep your eyes open, breathe deeply, and just be gentle with the body. Do not overexert. Notice the fluid nature of your breath. Keep your eyes open for focus and concentration. In down dog, this is an inverted yoga posture. It allows oxygen-rich blood to flow to the brain. Very good for the body, very good for concentration, thought process. From here, we'll take another deep breath. And as we exhale, we're going to once the knees are on the mat, point your toes so your toenails are on the mat, and let your glutes release towards your heels. Slide your palms away from the body. As the palms slide away from the body, we keep the elbows straight and we guide our navel inward. As we flow closer to the mat, we connect with a child's pose, allowing the spine to elongate. Gravity is actually helping us lengthen and strengthen the spine as we increase flexibility and range of motion in our hips and shoulders. So good for the body. From here, we're going to take a breath and we're going to flow upward. Lift your glutes up. Slide your hands closer to your knees. We're going to connect in a tabletop all four posture. Awesome flow. Toenails pointing towards the mat. From here, we'll take another breath and we're going to flex those toe prints onto the mat. Preparing for a down dog. Spread your fingers as widely as you can. This will protect your wrist. Next inhale, we'll guide the knees to flow upward. Breathe deep, lift your knees up, bring your chin towards your collarbone. Yes, we're on the ball and toes of the feet initially, and the heart flows towards the thighs. The tailbone rises up, and then on the exhale breath, that's when you release your heels towards the mat. Straightening the legs. Chin flows towards the collarbone. Eyes remain open and active for a strong down dog. So good for the body. From here, we're going to focus on the left knee. We'll take a breath. We'll guide the left knee to bend. The left knee bends towards the chest, and we guide the navel inward. So the left foot lifts off. Take another breath. And as you release the breath, we're going to exhale and guide the left foot upward. And you're actively pressing your heart closer to the right thigh. This is our dog split. So good for the body. From here, we'll take another breath. And as we exhale, we're going to guide that left foot to lower all the way back down with control and focus. Ultimately, the foot connects with the mat. We press the heart a little closer to the thighs. We're encouraging the heels downward in a very gentle flow. Next breath guides the right knee to bend. Inhale, bend your right knee. Your right knee flows towards your chest. Right foot will be off of the mat. Spread the fingers a little wider. Take a cleansing breath. On the exhale, we're going to guide the right toes up to the sky. So release the breath and guide your right toes to the sky. Actively press your heart closer towards your left thigh. Keep your eyes open. And this is the dog split. It's a balancing posture. We're balancing on a straight leg. Very good for the body. From here, we'll take another breath. And as we exhale, we're going to guide the right foot to lower and release all the way down. Awesome flow. From here, we'll take a breath. We're going to lift up both heels. We're on the ball and toes of the feet. And now we're going to guide the hips to the right and guide your hips to the left. Keep breathing, just alternating, guiding hips to the right slowly and to the left slowly. This is called the wagging the dog posture. All right, so we're getting the spine involved. And we're inverted. Very good for the body. Neutral, and release your heels back towards the mat as closely as you can, keeping legs straight. It's okay. You can have a slight bend. From here, we'll take a breath, and as we're breathing, shift forward. Your shoulders are going to flow over your wrists. If you're tall, you might have to walk your hands away from your body. I have to walk my hands away a little bit so I can guide my shoulders over my wrist and connect with the plank posture. Fingers are spread widely. We're guiding the navel inward. Awesome flow. Plank is very good for activating the core. Very good for strengthening arms and shoulders. If this plank is a little too challenging, it's okay. You could bring one knee down. Bring a knee down. That's fine. All right? So as you're breathing deep in your plank, notice how your heart is beating. And notice the rise and fall of your chest. From here, we'll take another deep breath. And on the exhale, we're going to bend the knees, bend both knees, gently place them on our mat, point the toes, guide the right knee outward, and guide the left knee outward to the outer edge of the mat, the big toes touching. From here, we'll take another breath. On the exhale, we'll guide the glutes to flow to the heels. Slide your palms away from your body and go slowly. Don't rush. Let your glutes rest towards your heels. Slide your palms away from the body. Your chest meets the mat, perhaps. And let your forehead flow downward. If you want, you can turn your head to either side if you want. Just do what feels right for you in this moment in time as you connect with a wide-legged child's pose. Awesome flow. Follow the flow of your breath. Connect with heart energy. From here, we'll take a breath and we're going to lift the glutes up, slide the hands closer to the body, connect with an all-fours tabletop posture, and guide the knees inward. Next breath, we're going to guide the right knee to flow between our thumbs. Breathe. Right knee flows between the thumbs. We rotate the body towards the front of the room, bending left knee, guiding left knee upward, connecting with easy pose, cross-legged. Awesome flow. So we are about 30 minutes into our practice, a great time for our water break. So if you'd like to grab your water, hydrate, that'd be wonderful. For my YouTube friends, just as a reminder, my name is Candace, and the format of this live yoga class is we start with the yoga warm-up, which we've completed, and we've already proceeded into approximately 25 minutes into yoga practice. We have the water break, and then we resume with the remainder of class. Also, during this time, if there's a yoga posture you'd like to flow through, just let me know by typing it into the chat, and I'll read it, and I'll make sure we connect with that yoga posture. I'm grabbing my water. Awesome. Grabbing my water. Woo. And another format, another explanation of part of the format is that this class includes my Zoom students. So I have Zoom students on this class as well. So just to let you know that piece. Additionally, I'd like to share the fact that I am preparing for a hike up Mount Kilimanjaro. That's me, Raka Tours. All right, so I'll be providing yoga along the hike. It's a 7-day hike. This hike will take place June 9th through the 17th, 2024. And so anyway, I just wanted to let everybody know that this is a hike for specifically for Black women. The owner of the tour company is trying to encourage more Black women to improve health and wellness, to encourage more Black women to get out and enjoy the outdoors. So they contacted me and asked me to be a part of it, and it sounds wonderful. I already love hiking, so I was on board. But if you have any questions about that, you can drop that in the chat as well, because I'm very excited. It's like the 5-month countdown for me going to Mount Kilimanjaro, which is located in Tanzania. They call it the rooftop of Africa. Yes. All righty. All righty. So as everybody's getting hydrated, taking their water break, I'll let you know that we are going to resume the remainder of the class seated. My yoga format is generally to do standing yoga postures, standing, seated, prone, and supine. I incorporate all of those elements into my yoga practice. That's what I generally do. Alrighty, welcome back, ladies. Welcome back. Alrighty, so we are going to resume seated on our mat. We have our mat in the horizontal position, and we are going to resume in cobbler pose, guiding the soles of the feet. Once there, we're going to, let's place our hands behind. Go a little deeper into your cobbler pose. Place your hands behind you. Have your fingertips point away from your body. On the inhale breath, lift your sit bones off the mat. So breathe, lift up. And as you're lifting, rock your knees from side to side. Pull your belly button in. Very good. From here, allow your legs to be still, and you're going to guide your pelvis forward. Take a breath, guide the pelvis forward gently, gently, a slight pulsing, gently. And then when you find that spot that's most comfortable for your body, allow your sit bones to release to the mat. Lift your hands up and guide the arms forward. Lift the heart a little more. Notice all the length you receive in your spine. As your heart is lifted, your low jaw is relaxing. Your belly is flowing inward. All right, so gaze down towards the tip of your nose and find peace within this cobbler pose. Gravity is is inviting openness into the hips for us. On each inhale, we lift the heart, which is strengthening the spine, improving our posture. Relax your low jaw, relax the shoulders. This is a good way to reduce any tension or stress harboring in your neck and shoulders. From here, we're going to take a breath. We're going to guide the arms to extend outward and upward. Breathe, don't rush. Extend the arms out, and then lift the heart. Guide the fingertips up. Guide your belly button inward. Fingertips flow to the sky. From here, we'll rotate the arms in and guide them closer so the palms meet. From here, take another breath. Breathe deep, and on the exhale, release the elbows to bend. Press your palms. Keep bending the elbows, keep lifting the heart, and keep guiding your navel. In time, allow your thumbs to rest at heart center. Once there, we'll take a breath. We'll lift the knees up. Awesome flow. From here, we're going to take a breath. On the exhale, we're going to guide our knees to float to the right. Release your hands. We're going to guide the left leg to extend to straighten. All right, bring your right foot a little closer to your body. We're going to rotate the body to the right. Your hands will be on either side of your right knee. Lift your sit bones, lift your hips off of your mat. All right, so we have the left kneecap pointing downward. Awesome flow. And we have the left toenails meeting the mat or the floor. Do not sit on your right heel. Awesome flow. From here, we'll take another breath. And as we exhale, let's rotate the upper body towards the left and guide the sit bones back to the mat. Now we have that left kneecap flowing upward. So we're in like a half straddle position. Guide yourself to a half straddle position as best as you can. Left foot, the sole of the left foot is facing the left wall. We're going to guide that left arm forward. Inhale, the right arm overhead. We have our left foot flexing. Let's take a deep breath. Lift the heart, lift the heart. Try to guide those right fingertips to the sky. And when you exhale, walk your left fingertips away from your body. Walk your left fingertips forward, and you're going to slowly release towards your straight leg. You're guiding your navel inward, and you're going slow. Slow. You're not pulling. Just imagine release. Awesome. So the more you just don't even think about it, the more to relax, what happens is gravity occurs, right? So gravity occurs, and gravity is just allowing the body to naturally release towards the straight leg without even making any efforts. Notice the rise and fall of your chest. Notice the way your breath sounds. Right, so also notice the way your heart is beating. From here, we're going to take an inhale, and we're going to lift the heart up, lift the left arm also, and we're just going to flow upward. Allowing all 10 fingertips to point to the sky. Really straighten those elbows, straighten those fingers. We still have that left foot flexing. Awesome flow. From here, we'll take a breath. On the exhale, rotate your upper body towards your straight leg. Yes. Try to get your heart to point in the same direction as that flexing foot. And take another breath. As you exhale, you're going to guide your body towards the straight leg, allowing the belly to flow inward, releasing towards the straight leg. Awesome flow. Full inhalation and a complete exhalation, right? Another way to open the hips up, right? Very good gateway posture for our splits. From here, we'll take a breath. We're going to guide the arms to extend outward, palms face down, and let your hands flow in the same direction as your hips. And guide your shoulder blades to touch. To either rest towards your kneecap or hover above the kneecap. From here, if you're able to interlace your fingers, go ahead and do so. Notice how that left foot is still flexing. If you've interlaced your fingers and you want a little more, take a breath, press your hands away from the body, and let them rise up. Elbows will be straight, shoulder blades will be touching, and we'll just encourage the hands to flow all the way towards the sky. From here, let's take another breath. And as we exhale, we're going to guide the hands to lower, all the way down. Release the fingers and guide the arms to extend outward. And we're going to rest our hands either on top of the flexing foot or hovering above the flexing foot. Once you're there, we'll take an inhale breath and we're going to rise up slowly. We're taking the time to allow the breath to lead our movement. The heart rises, the arms flow upward, and the fingertips flow to the sky, elbows straight. Rotate your body so that your heart points to the front of the room. Take another breath. On the exhale, release the arms outward and downward. Control and focus. We'll guide our fingertips to meet the mat. From here, we're going to guide the left knee to bend. Inhale, bend your left knee. Let's meet up in cobbler pose. Very good. Guiding the pelvis forward, guiding the belly inward. From here, we'll take a breath and we're going to guide the right knee. First, we're going to guide both knees up. So the soles of the feet meet the mat. And then allow your knees to fall. Release your knees to the left. Awesome flow. We're going to guide the right leg to extend back to straighten. We'll use our hands to frame the bending knee, which should be your left knee, and use your palms to lift yourself up. Lift your hips off of your mat and guide your right kneecap to meet your mat. Right toenails are on the mat or floor. Do not sit on your left heel. Lift your heart up and breathe deep. Receive openness in the hips. Use your hands as props to regulate how much weight flows into the hips. Take another deep breath. Awesome flow. From here, let's take another deep breath. And as we exhale, we're going to rotate the body towards the front of the room. Glutes meet the mat, and your right knee flows upward. Right foot is flexing. So we're in the same position, just the opposite side. We're going to inhale the arms outward and upward. Lift the heart. Excellent flow. Rotate the arms in. From here, we're going to take another deep breath. On the exhale, let's lower the right arm forward with control and focus. Fingertips will meet the mat or floor. Right foot is still flexing. Take another cleansing breath, reaching the left fingertips towards the sky. And on the exhale breath, allow the body to release towards the right. Walk your right fingertips towards the front of the room. Guide your belly inward and just gaze up. No pulling, no stretching. Just think about relaxation. Think about softening. And gravity will focus on your heart rhythm. Notice the vibration of your heart in your chest. Notice the fullness of your breath. Breathe so deeply you can feel it behind your heart. Let your breath be slow and purposeful. Awesome flow. From here, we're going to take a breath. We're going to lift the heart up, lift the right arm up. We're going to flow upward. Inhale, flow upward, breathe. We're going to return to the elongated spine position with our fingertips flowing towards the sky, right foot still flexing. From here, we're going to take another breath. On the exhale, rotate your upper body towards your straight leg. And then release towards the straight leg, guiding your heart towards the flexing foot, guiding the navel inward. Palms face each other. Allow the body to relax. As you release towards the straight leg, relaxing your low jaw, allowing your chin to flow towards your collarbone, inviting more fullness into the breath. Awesome flow. A wonderful way to stretch those muscles in the back. You got the trapezoid muscle engaged, deltoid, even the T-band. All right, so many benefits in this posture. From here, let's take a breath and guide the arms to extend outward. The palms will face downward and the hands are flowing in the same direction as our hips. We'll have to rotate our arms inward so the palms face each other, fingertips touch, and we're going to interlace our fingers. Press our hands away from the body, elbows will straighten, shoulder blades meet, and we encourage our hands to flow towards the sky slowly. This is a great way to increase range of motion in the shoulders, right? Sometimes we hear about conditions such as the frozen shoulder. I mean, a part of aging is to lose some range of motion. So when we do these type of postures, we promote healthy joints and healthy range of motion. From here, let's take another breath. And on the exhale, we're going to release the hands downward slowly. And once the hands are below the shoulders, straighten your fingers and release the hands. We're going to guide the arms to extend outward, palms face down, and allow your hands to flow either touching your flexing foot or above the flexing foot. Whatever feels best for your body at this moment in time, as the body is flowing just above your straight leg, or your body might be resting on the straight leg, depending on your level of flexibility. From here, we're going to take an inhale breath and we're going to rise up. Let's breathe deep. Lift the heart, lift the body, lift the arms. Guide your fingertips to the sky. Allow your heart to point towards the front of the room. Arms are parallel, and we release the arms down on your exhale, lifting the heart up as the arms lower. When the arms flow to shoulder level, rotate palms down, cup your fingers so your fingertips flow to the mat. Awesome flow. From there, we'll take another breath. We'll guide the right knee to bend. Connect back with cobbler pose. Yes. Awesome flow. Extend the heels away from the body. We're in our seated straddle pose. Guide the arms shoulder level, palms facing down, and flex your feet actively. Squeeze those kneecaps. Inhale the arms overhead, so your palms face the front of the room. Next breath, rotate arms in, so your palms face each other. From here, we're going to take another breath. On the exhale, rotate the upper body to the left and release towards the left leg. Notice your left foot still flexing. Keep your right sit bone on the mat and guide your navel inward. Awesome flow. Take your time in yoga. The slower is the better. Go nice and slowly. And as I said, no pulling. If you just keep relaxing the body, what happens is your body is naturally just going to flow closer and closer. right? Another way to practice yoga is we could just stay in yoga postures for an extended amount of time, and you'd be really, really surprised how how deeply you could flow into various yoga postures just by staying there, taking full and complete breaths, and allowing your body to soften and relax as you connect with your own heart rhythm. Full inhalation and complete exhalation. All right, so in this posture, you can even explore the posture a little bit. You can notice what it feels like with your heart pointing towards your thigh. And then you can notice what it feels like if you place your left arm in front of the left leg and guide your heart to the front of the room. All right, so there's different ways to explore the posture and to go deeper into the posture. An inhale breath, and we're going to rise up, lifting the heart, lifting the body, lifting the arms. Inviting the breath, heart points to the front of the room, palms face each other, feet remain flexing. Now we're going to take a deep breath. As we exhale, we're going to rotate the body to the right and release towards the right leg, noticing how the right foot is flexing. Both of our feet are flexing. Take your time, don't rush. In yoga, the slower is always better. Going slowly, moving with purpose and focus, guiding the heart to flow in the same direction as that right thigh. Allowing the body to soften and relax. Awesome flow. Be gentle to the body and breathe deeply. Notice your unique heart rhythm. Be mindful to guide as much air inward on your inhale. Be mindful to release all the air on the exhale and guiding the belly inward as you exhale. Again, if you want to explore the posture a little differently, you can guide your right arm to flow in front of right leg and guide your heart towards the wall in front. Awesome flow. We keep our feet flexing. All right, so in this wide-legged seated straddle posture, it's also a gateway pose to our splits. From here, we're going to take a deep breath, and we're going to, on the in, guiding the fingertips to flow to the sky. We'll guide the arms closer so the palms meet. Elbows bend. Lift your heart, press your palms together, press palms together, guide your belly inward. We'll meet up at heart center. Our feet are still flexing, our shoulders are relaxed, low jaw relaxed, kneecaps squeezing active. From here, we're going to take a breath, squeeze those kneecaps so actively that your heels lift up off of the mat if you can. And then we'll guide the legs to flow closer towards each other, the feet flow towards each other. We guide the navel inward. Ultimately, the thighs meet, and then we take a breath and bend the knees. Soles of the feet connect with the mat. We'll release the palms, relax the arms so the palms are on the mat. And then we'll turn our body towards the right. From here, let's rotate the upper body so the heart flows towards the front of the room. We have our left palm on the mat, left fingertips point to the left wall. From here, we're going to take a deep breath. On the exhale, slide your left palm away from the body. Keep lowering, keep lowering, keep lowering. You'll have to release your knee and just lie all the way down. Rotate so your shoulder blades are on your back, on the mat. And then we're going to lower the left arm and straighten the legs. Your left fingertips flow in the same direction as your left thigh. Once there, make sure your spine is long and straight, right? Make sure your neck is comfortable. Relax your arms at your side. We are now prepared for our final yoga posture. This is called, we have our eyes closed. And this will we can dedicate to ourselves as we are purposefully guiding all of our attention and our awareness to the way our heart is beating, to the way the breath is flowing inside of us. On your inhale breath, receive peace, receive calm. On the exhale breath, allow your body to relax. Connect with your inner tranquility and focus. As we hold on to this concentration and calm, take a deep breath. As you exhale your breath, allow your hands to move from side to side, your feet to move from side to side. We're going to blink our eyes open. With our eyes open, the next breath allows our knees to flow to bending. Breathing deep, we'll bend our knees, guide the soles of our feet to our mat. Once there, we'll take another breath. And as we exhale, allow the knees to flow towards the left. Turn your body on the left side, left elbow bends, and we'll guide ourselves to a fetal position on our left side. Once there, take another breath and begin to place your hands in front of your chest, palms facing down on your mat. Inhale, exhale, press the body up slowly. Don't rush, take your time. We're going to guide ourselves to any comfortable seated position. Sit in any way that's comfortable for your body right now. Once there, lift your heart, relax your arms, and just gaze downward. Relax your low jaw, and just notice how you're feeling right now. From here, we'll take another breath, guide the arms to extend outward and upward. Our fingertips float to the sky. Rotate arms in. Allow your palms to meet. Breathe. Exhale, release the elbows to bend. Notice the fluid nature of your body, and we're going to connect at heart center. So we can take a deeper breath. On the exhale, we're going to release and fold forward. Let's remember, life is about change. It's important to remain positive and to maneuver through the changes of life. The light in me honors the light in you must stay. Thank you. All right. My Zoom ladies, if you could wait one moment, I'll say goodbye to my YouTube friends, my yoga friends, and my yoga community on YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. Again, my name is Candace with Gentle Yoga for Everyone. I'm excited as I count down these final months as I'm preparing for my Mount Kilimanjaro hike. So join me along this fitness and wellness journey. Please hit like and subscribe if you found this video to be helpful, and have a beautiful day. Bye. Hi, ladies.